I've published a few standalone videos on my new YouTube channel that I thought were important. And then I had this great idea for a 8-part series. And I believed the information was foundational and helpful to anybody on a healing journey. And I posted one video in that series on April 15th, just one, and a single comment. It wasn't even a mean comment. Almost made me quit. Not because it was a hateful comment, but because it echoed something inside my head, inside my psyche that I've heard for a long time. It's from the bully in my own head. You probably know that voice too, and it's the one that tells you that you're not good enough, and it's the one that tells you that you're not talented enough, and that you're not ready, and that you are not enough. For me, that voice showed up after someone mentioned the lighting in my video. That's it, just the lighting. And I knew the lighting was bad. I knew it when I published the video. I had to try to make it better when I edited the video. But I gave myself a break because I thought, well, I knew that the information in the video, the content, was good. And I published the video. And after all, the content is what's most important at the end of the day. And the lighting wasn't that bad. And yet, that comment triggered something way deeper. Memories of being bullied, of not measuring up, of believing that if I can't do it perfectly, I shouldn't do it at all. But here's the thing, that voice, it's not really me. It's the echo of relentless bullying I endured growing up, and words and tones that were spoken to me, but eventually they got stuck inside me. And now they wear my voice as a disguise. And really, that's what perfectionism is. It's a really shiny word that almost seems admirable. But it disguises itself as excellence, and but really, it's a lie. It's fear in a tuxedo. For a couple of months, I let that voice win. I kept thinking, I need to make another video. I even have the script ready for the next video, but I didn't make it. I didn't sit down and hit record. I kept thinking, who do you think you are? People don't want to listen to you. They're going to see right through you. You don't have any idea what you're talking about. No one cares. Why bother? You're just going to fail. It wasn't about lighting. It was about shame. Shame that says if I'm not flawless, then don't bother. If I don't get applause, don't even show up. And if there's a risk of rejection, stay silent at all costs. These are learned behaviors and they have deep roots that go back decades. But finally, I slowed down just a little bit and I got curious about what was happening. Why hadn't I recorded another video? It wasn't about the video, because I was ready to record the video. So what was going on? And then I recognized that this wasn't a new voice telling me not to make that video. It was old. It had the same rhythm and tone of voice that I heard in preschool, elementary school, middle school, high school, even sometimes in college. Voices that told me that I was weird, or nobody wanted to be my friend, or that I was too much, or too fat, or too needy, or not enough this and too much of that. You know what shocked me was Not that the voices were there, because I've pinpointed those voices many times over the last several years. What shocked me was that I believed them and how quickly I believed them. Again, that's how trauma works. You think you've moved past something until you're suddenly 12 years old again, just from a constructive comment about the lighting in your video. Part of me didn't even want to make a video today. I wanted to wait until I felt stronger, until I was more confident, until I got a haircut, until I had something polished. But that's exactly the pattern I'm trying to break. So I decided to hit record today. No camera, it's just my computer. No microphone, just my computer. No lighting, just me. Because the truth is, I don't really want to build something that only exists when I'm perfect or when I feel perfect. I want to build something that can exist when I'm human. I'm human most of the time. And I mean, the real truth is I'm always human and I'm never perfect. So this isn't a polished comeback to YouTube, if you can call it a comeback at all after only a handful of videos. But this is me choosing to hit record, even while the bully is still talking. Because I don't want to be ruled by him. I don't want him or them to have the last word. Not anymore. If you've been hearing that voice too, maybe in your art or your job or your parenting, your healing journey, maybe in your relationship with God, you should know that you're not alone. Even though the voice tells you that you're alone. And you don't have to wait until the voice is gone to move forward. You just have to stop letting it make your decisions. There's three short things that I'm doing right now. Maybe they'll help you too. And just as a point of example, I almost started that phrase again and thought, oh, I'll edit that out. Let's just leave it there. Number one, name the voice and remind yourself that it's not your voice. Literally say this out loud. This is not me. This is the bully inside my head that's talking. Separate it from yourself. Externalize it. Get it out from the inside. Because it's not your voice. It was handed to you. Number two, take one small, imperfect action. Record the video. Share the story. Paint the picture. Do the task at work. Just take one step. And you don't have to silence the bully first. You just have to walk forward while he's still talking. And number three, let someone who is safe see the real you. Shame grows in secrecy and in silence. But when somebody sees your vulnerability and doesn't flinch, that's where the healing begins. Yesterday, my daughter asked me if I was going to record any more videos. And so I told her basically the reason that I hadn't recorded one since April. And you know what? The voice lost a little bit of power. Actually, it lost a lot of power because here I am today. If this resonated with you, would you leave a comment on this video? And I would really love to know how the voice shows up in your life and what you're doing to push back against it. And if you want to join me on this journey, you can hit subscribe. Uh, I would love for you to be part of this. I'm building something here for people. Well, for myself, because I'm done letting fear run the show. Maybe you are too. The bully in my head, he may not be silent yet, but today I'm speaking louder than he is. Till next time, be kind to yourself. You're doing so much better than you think you are.